Banzai! Morning grinders, C3, Cobras, Miyagi-Dos, Miyagi Fangs, and of course, Eagle Fangs. Rah! It's Friday. It's an Eagle Fang Friday. Feeling up, feeling pumped. No, not really. Feeling tired, feeling old, feeling grumpy. But still, it's Friday. I'm so glad it is. I've got a 3-day weekend coming. Took Monday off. Actually, I took Friday next week off too. So, gonna be a short week for me. And I'm looking forward to having a couple 3-day weekends. Because I'm starting to feel it. So, I want to talk about something a little different today. You know, I try to avoid the politics for the most part. And it's a Friday, so it needs to be a feel-good Friday. So, I had an awesome experience the other day. It was Wednesday. I had to go, well, we got a call. There was an owl. Yep, a hoot owl. Woo! In a stairwell. And it was making some people kind of nervous. So I had to go over and catch it, relocate it, let it go. One of the nice things about my job. Believe me, there's plenty of negatives, but it's one of the fun things I get to do. I get over there and this little guy, about 8 inches, Eastern screech owl. And they're not the kind that go, whoo. They kind of go, something like that. It's a really weird sound. When I get up there, and he turns his head, just looks at me. And I thought, well, he could get out of here if he really wanted. But, okay. So I did put a net on him, grabbed him, put him in a little cage. He didn't really hardly fight. You know, he didn't like the net on him, but he didn't fight as much as some other things do. I take him out to the woods, and I put my hand in there, and he climbs right up on my hand. So I got a bunch of good pictures with him. It was just a really cool experience. So, did a little looking online, and I think I'm gonna make a box, a nesting box. See if I can't get a pair of Eastern screech owls to move in. So, but that was a nice little thing. Pretty cool. Great pictures. Made my day. So, I hope you've had a good week. We're going to try and do some of the fit test again today. That thing's kicking my butt, but we got to get ready for it. But it is what it is. I've talked long enough. Banzai. We'll see you down in the dojo in just a minute. Banzai. Banzai. Welcome back, grinders, C3 Cobras, Miyagi-Dos, Miyagi Fangs, and of course, Eagle Fangs. Rah! Alright, here's the way this is going to work this morning. I'm just going to try and go through the whole thing on my own. I'm not going to stop the camera. I'm going to let it roll, but I will edit it, speed it up, and cut out the boring parts. So let's see if we can actually get through this thing today. Banzai! Alright, Banzai, and welcome back, everybody. Let's light this candle. So, I'll put the camera down. First thing we're going to do is the push-ups. And we have 1 minute to do X amount of push-ups. Ooh, I look like I need to be going a little bit lower there, but that's okay. For my age group, I have to do greater than 34 to max out. So, I knocked out 35 and then took the rest of the time to rest. So, you get a full minute here. So I'm assuming the minute clock just goes. And if you get done early, you get to take that time as a rest. And then you get a full 1 minute rest until you do the plank. So what I'm setting up here is my timer so I can see what I do for the plank. And I'm getting ready to start it here in a second. Now, unfortunately, I did not do very well on the plank. I only got in a little over a minute. So, And most of that is mental. I know I need to work a little harder and get a little more used to this, because there's a guy who did an 8-hour plank. Planks are not necessarily difficult, but it's something I'm definitely going to have to improve on. I top out at 2 minutes and 21 seconds. Well, I guess 22 seconds. So, and you'll see here, I didn't do very good at all. It only lasted a minute. I'd really like to find a song that's about 2.5 minutes long that I could memorize in my head and go through it and use that as my internal timer. Okay, so now we're just messing around with the camera. This is going to look pretty bad because I'm putting the bottom piece in. I'm going to hook it up to the tripod. I probably should have cut this part out, but I didn't. And we're going to do round 3, which is, there's 4 segments to it, and they're 30-second blocks. There's not supposed to be any rest in between. I got to figure out how I can do this, because with Alexa, I can give her a 30-second timer. She'll go for 30 seconds, tell me it's done, but then I got to stop it and reset it, and it doesn't automatically reset. Now, granted, that's only a couple seconds, but you know, I'm not going to have that couple seconds when I take the test. But the first segment is left lead, jab, jab, cross, and I'm doing that correctly. And you do this for 30 seconds, and unfortunately, my bag, maybe I need to add some water to it because I'm punching it right out of the view of the camera. Then you do 30 seconds of a right roundhouse kick. So, and unfortunately, the camera's not catching me kicking very good, and I hate the way my roundhouse looks. It looks like kind of a goofy ass leg flip. It's not very good. That's something I definitely need to work on, and something I didn't know until I started filming it. Okay, then we go right into the next 30 seconds, and it's a right lead, jab, jab, cross. So this whole thing goes on for a straight 2 minutes, and there's no break in between. So, and you know, the push-ups wind you a little bit because you're using your upper body. The plank is really core. It's more core than anything else. And then this starts checking your endurance. So it's 30 seconds of a left roundhouse. And I think this one's a little better. So, you know, sped up, you're not going to see the best technique. But I don't have any concerns with this right now. So, yeah, that seems to go fast, but trust me, I'm already breathing hard. So, the next thing up, I think I actually did it wrong. I think I did section 5 instead of section 4, which is what I was supposed to be doing. Because they're basically the same thing. It's a sparring combo where you do a number 2 right front kick, jab, cross, a number 2 left round kick, and a number 3 side kick. And I was doing 2 of them in a row and then switching to the other side. Because when I do this for the fit test, I'll have somebody holding a pad and I'll be pushing them back, and then they just turn and I turn and we go the other way. But I'm doing 2 of them at a time and going back and forth, which I think is actually round 5. Because you're supposed to do a total of 8. You get, well, 16 combos. And you have, I think 2 minutes. Wow, you really got to be moving, because I think I only did 8. But anyway, 4 and 5 are essentially the same thing. So, quite a bit to it. And, yeah, it wipes you out. You're breathing hard, and this is to test your endurance. It'll be a little bit easier when I have someone holding the pad, and I won't be going back and forth, but then again, I'm getting a bit of a break when I do that. So, bonsai, that's all I've got for now. We'll see you on Monday. That's rounds 1 through 4. Round 5 is very similar to 4. And I'm winded. So, we got some work to do. I only made it a little over a minute on the plank. So, definitely got to work more on that. That's okay. That's why we're doing this now. So, there's your flex. Hogan's. Bang. Woo. I'm going to try and throw in a couple pictures of the owls at the end. So, Banzai. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back on Monday. Banzai.